Hello and welcome to the third part of our episodes of Ars Magica, Iter Ultra. I am Arik Wolfgang, the story guide for this saga. Players. Ace.
Ace, that's you.
Ace.
I thought you weren't.
It's glitching my webcams.
You gotta leave the camera off. You can't do the bit.
No, okay. Okay, sorry. You let it Hi. I'm
I
sitting.
think you cut out.
I came down.
Yeah.
You cut out, yeah.
You didn't say anything. I'm done.
My
I'm
work
done.
is done
Didn't see
here.
you. Says absolutely nothing. I'm
Stop
done
lying
here.
to me.
Yeah.
Stop lying to me.
Oh, fine, Lady Eleanor X Titulus.
Okay.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah. Okay,
Alright.
let's get serious. No,
Are you gonna redo your intro?
Already a train wreck.
Just keep me at this point. I'm
Okay,
Already.
Amber, you're up. Let's go.
Okay, I'm Amber, and I will be playing Brianna Giadis. How do I
Geddes.
pronounce this?
Geddes.
Geddes. And I will be playing Brianna Geddes. A bodyguard.
Alrighty. Hi, my name is Ardo, also known as Vincent sometimes. And I will be playing Medi, who is one of the companions of the Covenant.
Hey, my name is Fall, and I'll be playing Chantel of Ars Titulus. Titulus? Yeah, that's saying. Yeah.
Titleist. Hi, I'm Squig,
I don't know.
and I will be playing Lysandra, Everborn, a very funky lady. There's no
funky
more
indeed.
people.
Okay.
And the last
Yeah.
person.
Well,
yes, on our friend.
Yeah, Wadori could actually reintroduce himself.
on Act 2 of this episode, the Covenant had welcomed two new, young, gauntleted magi, Lady Eleanor of House Titulus, who was invited to join them by her parents through a formal letter. As her first affair in the Covenant, she decided to help them and rescue three lost children that could cost their lordly position in Derwentwater. Once they dived into the forest, they were greeted by the Emerald Veil of Whimsy, a maga of House Merenita, found resting in a fairy circle. Let's say a connoisseur of the lands that surround the lake, and helped guide them through these treacherous woods, meeting with the old weeping willow, who informed them that a lady in white dress had buried a young boy beneath its roots. Later, through a simple deal with Beatrice, Emerald told them a poem of the lady in moonlight white, a powerful fairy that lives in these woods, which said, "When Aquarius reigns, the streams flow to her domains. A gift of iridescent blue wings, and she will welcome you as kings. A calm demeanor, if you do not demean her." With that said, Lady Eleanor and Emerald used their charisma and powerful magic to gather a blue butterfly and a blue tit, traverse down the streams that flow towards the lake, until they spotted the entrance to the fairy radio. Skipping on the right rocks that pierce through the water's surface, you eventually found yourselves the clearing with vibrant colors and taller trees, where all flowers bloom all year long. Amidst those flowers, we spotted specific few ones that seemed to gleam in an unnatural manner. Collect them and plant them into a vessel-shaped wooden stump, which consequentially revealed a passage with a path through the trees, leading into a magnificent grove, colorful mushrooms, flowers you had never seen before, trees that bore all kinds of fruits, and sitting on the roots of a massive oak tree, a lady dressed in moonlight white. She greeted you wholeheartedly as you presented and gave the bird and butterfly. Through series of questions, sometimes intrigued her, sometimes angered her. You eventually apologized, made peace herself again, and she told you that, though the parents greatly insulted her, she would be willing to forgive that if they helped her, the many spirits that now haunt her woods. And through this agreement and a very gratefully received deal Beatrice made with her, she agreed to that, and also gifted all of you with apples that contained pounds of whis. And now, return to the Covenant. Have decided to split to 3 groups. One will go to each place to find them as quick as possible. The first ones are Chantal of Hostiles, Lady Eleanor, or now which companion? Lady Lysandra Everborn, Mary, and Brianna Geddes find themselves in the Covenant's library, trying to gather information to find them as quick as possible and reach the fen where they'll meet the spirits. Now, what are they doing at the moment?
Well, I think Lysandra, she's been living near the Covenant for a while, and she was gathered because of her self accusations. No, not accusations are bad. Herself, she's basically been saying that I can help. I see ghosts. She and I think she's just trying to look through their various books to see what she can find. Don't really know what everyone else is doing, but that's
Okay.
what Sandra's
Make
doing.
me a perception awareness or artes liberales if you have it.
Perception and so perception and art. I do have artis liberalis.
Okay. What are you trying to look for specifically?
I'm trying to look for anything if there's anything about this temple in the fan, or any kind of books that relay that about like spirits around it, and this like I assume like this is like this like temple because of what she's probably heard as they've informed her about what's happening.
Then
Okay.
Tel would look around and ask the nearest mage and ask them, "What are you? Can you explain what we are supposed to be searching again?" She seems to be very. Her tone seems to be very cold towards her. She seems like she doesn't really want to be there, but she knows there's something spirit related, so she tries to maintain her cool there.
Nearest mage would be probably Eleanor now, since she's also in the
Yeah.
library.
Yeah, Lysandra is not a
Yeah.
mage.
Yeah. I think about Chantel is that she doesn't really like talking to other people,
Mm.
if they're not mages at least.
Mm.
Alright, so
She's
we
just
have
racist.
Larissa is currently searching for books, and Eleanor and Chantal are about to speak.
Lady
For
Eleanor, she tries to get her attention.
As Eleanor is enjoying her time at the library with a nice cup of tea, she asks, "Yes, how may I help?"
Tell me what we're supposed to be searching, and why are we the ones that should do that right now?
Well, you want to find those children, am I correct?
We do not want to find the children. No, I
Well,
only wish to help with the ghost situation because I heard their spirits around. I do not wish you harming them, so I will keep watch on you.
that is quite a rude attitude you are having towards me, but I shall forgive you for this time. Nevertheless,
Alas,
there's a
I am
chance
not.
for us. When a lady speaks, allow her to finish. I
I'm
wanted
not.
to elaborate that we need to find some children's possessions, because in this case, I will may be capable of tracking them down.
Do we know how these children disappeared exactly?
Is that so much of an important information towards you?
It is. If you want me
You
to
can ask the
help
others.
with
I'm
finding
not
the
really
children,
interested in sharing tales, I'll be honest. I'm more focused on doing a task at hand and searching for the children.
well, I might as well not help you at all if that's the case.
Well, if you dislike children so much, then be my guest.
No, no.
Chantel goes,
Brianna would actually step in here if I may. Um, just second. Brianna steps in, hearing that they're like, and like does a little bow to um the lady of the house. No, no, my ladies. I think would you say that more hands on deck would definitely help with with whatever endeavor we're doing. Though I'm mostly here just to make sure nobody gets. Thumbs up.
Elle casually passes you by, not even turning to see what you're saying.
Oi,
Anyways.
don't be rude.
Sorry,
Medi.
that's just the character.
Medi, who is currently searching the library for a map, will give a deep sigh and say, "Look, could you two please stop arguing and just help me look for a damn map?"
Oh yeah, with that the check I did, Ulrich, did
yes,
Lysandra find anything?
you did find a book. It is labeled Lore of the Caswick Town.
Is
You skim through it. It is an extensive, asking-bee description of the history of Caswick and its near surroundings, stamped with the sigil of Lady Romilly herself.
okay? So it's like a book on the area.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna go over, and I'm gonna put it down on the table, and Lysandra's going to go. While you did all your bickering, I have found something that may help us. She's gonna open it. She's very extravagant as she turns the pages, and she's gonna point. She'll be like, "I have found this book, and I think it will help us."
And I try and grab the book from, rip it out of her
It is
hands.
on the table
And I
already.
try and do
Why
that.
are you so rude?
Oh,
It is on the table.
I'm sorry. I'm just taking it off the table for myself to look at it, take a closer look.
Mm-hmm.
And my dear Chantal, is it? What have you found? Yeah, she's gonna be like, well done, Chantel. You've found our savior. Shall you reiterate the book you found from the table?
Throwing it on the ground. I'm just gonna toss it on the ground and just leave the room for a second.
She's gonna go over to like
That's-
Brown and be like, "Who is this woman?" What?
She looks like she's 14, by the way.
I'm.
She's just like some girl.
Who is this little girl?
She's
Hmm.
Is this a
I don't know.
Bacchus?
I just got here.
I did too. I did not know these people in this government were so awfully mannered.
Well, I think a lot of them are nice. Well, yeah, I suppose those take from a few.
Lissandra's gonna pick up the book that Chantel threw on the floor for no reason. She's going to open it back up and say, anyways, so this book seems to be some kind of has some writing about the area, and I think that it might be helpful. Can I is the book just, is there anything in the book about like is it just the basic kind of area of it, or does it have any like inklings of like, oh, a temple?
Roll me perception artes liberales. And
Perception.
Mary's search in the library, you did find one really good map of, not vastly of the region of Whole Allerdale, but one that surrounds the town and the lakes. 13.
I got a 13.
Ah, fucking hell! Finally. All right. I got the map, just like you asked for.
It was.
Medi will say as he hands it to Eleanor.
I inspect them up and say, "You did good work. Thank you for your hard assistance on this matter."
That's a problem. He also wanted me to get one of the belongings, right? But what cottage is it?
Okay, I didn't quite here's the last part. What did you say?
Yeah, still, what cottage is it? That's like, which cottage is the mother of the missing woman or missing girl?
That is quite a question I am unsure of. Ask the house master. He should be keeping records of such information.
Right. Do you know what Alfred would?
Honestly, no clue. I am a newly found guest here, and I'm still getting acquainted with the place, so I cannot assist you in finding him.
Damn. Right. Oh, thank you. I'll see if I can find him. And maybe will make his way out of
Okay.
the library and look for Alfred.
Alright. With perception awareness. And with your 13 search for the book, as you skim through it and check glossary, you find that the folktales about the surroundings, you find one that mentions old Roman ruins. Though it doesn't give specific, there's no like point of reference near them. It does mention to be
So it's just
located on the edges of the southern section of the fen.
so the southern section.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Lysandra is going to, as she skims through the book in the glossary, she's going to go, there's nothing directly relating, but it does say something about ruins on the southern end of the fen. Maybe that. She's gonna go over to, what is Arto? Who are you playing? I forgot the name.
Oh, I'm playing Medi.
Medi. Medi, on the map.
Oh,
Can you look on
he's
the what?
he's
Is he in the
oh
room?
he just left and he gave the map to Eleanor.
She's gonna go. Oh. She's trying to look for the person who just found the map. She's like, all right. Is the map still in the room?
Oh yeah, I gave it. I gave it to Eleanor.
Oh, then she's gonna go. Lady Eleanor, may I take a peek at the map?
Take a gander.
Take a gander. Take a gawk.
Those
If you'll ask
Peel
nicely,
those
of
peepers.
course.
What'd you say? Sorry, I didn't hear
If you ask nicely, of course. There you go.
Oh, she's going to take a look and look on the most southern part of the fen. Is there anything that is labeled there, like where she would think the most southernmost part of the fen would be?
It does give like an edge to what the fen roughly is, but there's no
Okay,
reference
so it's
there.
not like a. Okay, so it's not direct. It's just roughly
Yeah.
on how the fen has been mapped.
Yeah, just
Okay.
written as fen and a very vague delining of it.
Okay. Well, she is going to go. Well, and my understanding of what this book is telling me is that the the ruins it vaguely mentions in this folktale could quite be the ruin or temple we are looking for. So I suppose that once we head out, we could try and look there as our first kind of stop.
Santel would then storm into the room in clear distress, shouting something, but you cannot understand it because she's shouting in French.
Who I would like to understand who is this little girl and why has she been screaming at us for the last 10 minutes?
Brianna like tries to placate the little girl, kind of doesn't know what exactly she's supposed to be doing, but kind of does like, hey, calm down, calm down. It's all good.
It's around her.
Like speak more slowly. All this
She
bunch of
turns
fancy talk. I'm not sure exactly what you're saying.
He turns around her and asks, "Have you seen a bird? A small little crow flying around here? Have you seen them?"
Uh, as far as I know, young lady, crows are supposed to be outside of the manor, not inside of the manor.
They're out. They're right here. There was right one. Well, I have one, and it's living right here. It has been living with me here since I got since I started living in the manor. It's always been here, and it's gone now. And she starts yelling even more.
I've not seen, but it will come back. I'm sure we'll find it. Maybe
It's never left the manor.
once we're done with searching for them children.
It has never left the manor. I've even tried to get it out. It always refuses. What do I do? And she starts panicking.
Is I have met. She's gonna whisper to Brianna. I have met very few Maguses in the time. I don't really speak to them. Of me being quite lesser power to them. Is this how they all are? Is this the basic? The basic understanding is that they're loud and obnoxious.
Truth be told, I ain't met a lot of them either. So I'm not really sure myself.
You're saying she's being rude, but you're also trying you're also throwing insults at her, and you're saying she's the rude one.
Hey,
Anyway,
it takes one to know one.
anyway, she turns to Lady Eleanor and asks her the same thing about the bird, and pleads to help her find it.
You want us to find a bird?
It's it is it is very special. It's very special to me. Please, you have to
Well,
help me. You need to understand. It's not a normal bird.
very well. But I am incapable
That was
of
easy
helping
convincing.
without any trinket to find your companion or friend, whatever that word means to you. So I need something of his belongings. Maybe it's a feather, maybe something else.
What could it possibly have? Can I? She tries to think, and what could it possibly have of a bird? It doesn't have like a collar or something. It's like,
Perhaps its cage.
oh yeah, let's try to look. she goes up to. She leaves the room and gets back to the magus with a feather. But not a normal feather. It's like very shiny and sparkling. It's not even of a black crow. It's like blue. Or is it?
And,
Anyway, yeah, she passes it to her.
Sparkle Dog
Okay.
Crow.
I can use of character. I can use the inexorable's earth on animals as well.
Yeah,
Well,
if you.
just input
Mhm,
animal.
mhm.
Okay.
Okay, before you do that, go to Mary's part. With your awareness check, because you can hear his voice coming from the kitchen. It wasn't that hard to find as he was
Alright.
shouting.
I see. Alright. Medi will knock very loudly out the door and enter the kitchen.
As you enter, he is shouting to the chefs, but stops as you enter to look at you. Yeah.
Also, I will remind you, Medi has the magical air, so people will treat him as if he had the gift.
All right.
Oh wow.
Yes, sir.
So she can talk. So she also can talk to Medi because.
Because he seems like a mag.
Yeah. Right.
Right. So the girl who's missing her daughter, you know which house she's in?
Oh, yes. The cottage is outside. The third one to the left. Going downwards the lake.
Alright, thank you. That's all I needed, thank you.
Do you need the keys? I believe
Yeah.
Alina is not here at the moment.
Sure, yeah, I just need something to have our daughters for the magus.
And he gives you the keys.
Thank you. And he will close the door and head on to the cottage.
Okay, as you arrive there, you unlock the lock of the door, enter, and it is dimly lit as it is getting quite dark now. You can still search with normal light you have.
Alright. Medi will try and search around for what seems to be a little girl's belongings.
Okay, investigation awareness. No, perception awareness.
Wrong
Right.
RPG.
You're used to it.
investigation.
Perception awareness, you
Uh-huh.
said? Alright.
Is investigation not a thing in?
Oof.
Ooh.
Oof.
Oh!
Oof. Massive botch.
Good boss.
Botch. That's a botch.
Yeah.
What this?
He completely misses the house and falls into the void.
As you are searching
My long shot.
through her belongings in the closet, it is not very big. There you can see the separate room with the two beds. And you try to look through drawers and such. As you open one, you accidentally pluck the door too hard to open, it's a little stuck. Can see as dozens of vials full of spices fall onto you and clash to the floor.
No, the spices.
And all glasses shatter, splitting everywhere. And the drawer falls as
What
well.
are these belongings?
And the
These
pens fall on the
all-
floor as well. The
We're not there.
pens are broken. They're all bent.
The girl. Oh.
All of them?
All of them.
What the fuck is this floor made out of?
Are you aware? Are you
The cupboard also fell to the pens and bent them even more.
It's like a
Da-
bull in a
um,
china shop.
Could Medi try and save what he can?
All the glasses of the spices are broken, with the herbs as well. And they're all split on the floor
I mean, like,
amidst
as
the
it's
glass
falling,
pieces.
can he-
Oh no, that's a massive botch.
I mean-
No, there's no.
You botched.
Oh, okay, fair enough. That's coming out of my fucking side, isn't it? Oh, fuck me.
He went out on his own, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, we're not there.
Yep, it's just him there.
Otherwise,
You can try concentration check to try again.
Alright.
It's similar concentration.
Try to
Another -1.
Botch,
Oh
botch.
no.
Botch.
But
Why are you
Fuck
like
No,
that?
Botch.
It's still
Oh.
I
minus
feel like he
one,
still
I
does it
think.
though. I feel like he still does it.
by the
though.
time you try to gather yourself with the floor,
Minus one.
it's already dark. You cannot see anymore there.
Okay.
Oh.
Minus
fuck.
one.
And you can hear footsteps coming towards the cottage. Have one action
I-
before Lady Alina arrives.
Oh no.
How much?
Oh boy.
About how
boy.
much is Medi's salary?
Think like few marks a year.
2 marks, you
A
said?
few marks.
Phew.
About how many marks would it be to replace what I just destroyed?
Maybe one. To make the glasses again.
Half your salary.
And the cupboard and the pants.
All right. I will just open the door as I for her, pretty much.
As you
And
open, you can see
slap-
she is shocked by seeing someone get out of her house. You know, what are you doing here?
Yes. I am very sorry.
What
I was
happened
looking for
there?
Something earlier.
What are you doing?
I was.
Who
getting
are
that.
you?
So look, I've been around. So you have not seen me. I've been around here for like almost a month now.
I've never seen you before.
That's very.
Right.
Very reassuring.
Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah.
Pleasure to meet
I've
you.
been
Most
living
people call me
there
Meg.
for a while.
She
So,
peers
look,
over into the
the
room.
Bacchus asked me.
My spices. I was gonna
So
cook.
the
I
Magus.
was gonna cook a soup for Dottie when she arrived.
So yes, the spices, I will pay for those. So what I was doing in there was I was looking for something that belonged to your daughters for the Magus. They're going to use that to try and track her down.
Make me a communication
Here is
Vulcan.
Poor
Botch?
Alina. How much
Botch?
you're gonna
Botch.
Watch.
Botch.
Watch.
Watch. Oh.
9.
Minus two.
She goes. No, I had just arrived. You could just waited. Didn't have to just barge into my room.
Well, time was of the essence, and I was really trying hard to find something, and I'm very sorry. Here's 2 marks that should replace both the supplies and the more or less physical damage that I've caused.
I'm not letting you that. Okay, what do you say you need? They need.
Just something that belonged to your daughter.
What are you doing with it?
So, one of the lords of this of the manor, they'll be able to use that in order to help track down your daughter.
Oh, I see. She steps over the broken glass.
For spicy.
Would you like me to? Clean
It's
this up,
fine.
or-
Don't enter. She
I understand.
goes to the bedroom and comes out with a little doll made of fabrics and gives to you.
You know what?
Be very careful.
That's
It's
good.
one of her only toys. She loves it very much.
I assure you, I will be careful, and I will encourage the Lord to be careful. Thank you very much, and I am very sorry. Goodbye. But he will close the door.
Yeah. And by the way, so Lysandra she's premonitions, so I bet she gets this premonition
Roll me premonition.
of see if I know what's been happening. Just straight premonition.
So,
Oh,
I also
perception
have
premonition.
by the way.
Yeah, you can roll as well if you
I
want.
also have that.
Maybe you
Yeah.
can also sense it.
Okay.
I'm too
sensing
busy
some-
caring about my
I'm sensing some
or
broken pans.
So, oh no,
You can You, for a moment, you close your eyes to concentrate back on the book. You see the visage of Mary breaking down, and suddenly a woman barging in, and there's chaos. She's trying to fix it, but
Do I see
I'm too
the
busy
spices?
you do see the spices, and you can see that you can feel the distress of Alina.
There's a lot. There's like she has no idea. Does she know Elena? 'Cause
She has,
Those
yeah,
are
she know
imported
Alina.
from Portugal.
Yeah, she's like, oh god.
You know
Alina,
she dears her spices very much, and it's all Mary's fault.
Yeah, I have to go by and give her some of the spices and herbs from my garden later. Cause I can't let her live like that. Not again, not after the spice drought.
Lovely.
How are we gonna make?
Alina was devastated.
The meantime, as all of that is happening in the next door, Lady Eleanor, jeez, and cast me the spell to find Chantal's lost companion.
Companion.
Okay. So I already got the ingredient for it.
Mm-hmm.
Fine.
Also, can I use a magic spell to calm myself because I'm
Yeah,
in very much distress. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how to roll it, but
you do so.
let's go. It's a 12.
Okay.
You did not select the arts though.
Ah, what?
You didn't select the arts for
Oh,
the spell.
You didn't. Uh-huh.
Pardon? I did not select what?
The arts.
The
Oh,
You
arts.
haven't set up the
Like
spell
that.
correct.
Ah,
Like
oh, yes.
like
Oh,
Creo, Terram, Rego.
You didn't
or
select
the-
the
yeah,
got
technical
that.
form.
I must calm
Intelligo,
myself.
yeah.
Creo Give me
I-
a diamond ring.
Well, I wasn't paying attention to the name of the spell. I was
No,
just
no,
shouting random
no,
arts out.
No,
Yeah, just
all I
fit,
need
yeah.
to calm myself is a nice fat rock.
A nice crystal.
Yeah, just create a diamond.
No, just like a stone. Like, oh, this stone is so
Yeah.
calming. Wow.
Oh,
Like a nice smooth river
No,
stone.
amethyst.
I'm an
These
idiot.
are the magical properties of rose quartz.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
this is
Yeah.
that's so calming, so soothing.
Lady Eleanor,
Right,
please.
No, it's not.
yeah, there you go.
Hmm.
What do you mean 0.5?
Yeah,
How are you
I'm an idiot.
casting?
Me or
Spontaneous spells.
Select the proper arts.
I think
What?
You select the proper arts. Yeah, intelligent animal.
Yeah.
Let me see your
Just
sheet
ignore
if you
the
do.
description.
Yeah. Okay.
commentary.
Before. Oops. No. Found it. Yeah, this would be 3.
gonna say something like, um, you may not be able to find me, but you have to find somebody else that can help me with that. Perhaps,
I
perhaps we can strike a deal. I help you with the ghosts, and you help me find my pet. You find somebody that can help me find my pet.
I
Fairy, so you can accept the deal. There's no repercussions, I think.
I'm glad to hear that, but I still would not accept this proposition. I am more proficient in searching for humanoid creatures. Therefore, it will be much easier for me to look for children in the end than to rather to look for someone who can assist with animal spells. I'm sure once the other magi will return, they will happily assist you on the matter.
Do we have people that do you know mages that can help with that have any animal or do we
I
have
don't.
actually out of
Hang on,
character
hang on. Okay,
out
you
of
do your
character
out of character and then you can.
do we actually have mages that can help with animals?
I think I have some animal,
What about
but I'm
Jury?
not. Oh yeah, and
Jerry.
Jerry has.
Who is
animal.
Jerry? Jerry is South, I think.
Jerry
Oh.
is Gava's Magus.
Gava,
Gava. Oh, okay. So we have to wait for Gava.
yeah, but maybe next time.
Can
Uh,
Emerald help with that?
Okay,
Or Emerald as if
suddenly struck by like an idea with like a wide smile. Brianna comes and like puts a shoulder on the puts a hand on Chantel's puts
shoulder.
yeah puts a hand on
That's
Chantel's shoulder.
hilarious.
Hey kid, okay, listen. I have the best idea. You're gonna come with us since you like ghosts, right? Yes, we're gonna be looking for the ghosts. And then when we're done, we're gonna I'm gonna come with you to look for your bird, eh?
She tries, but she thinks of ignoring her, but since she's desperate, she says, "Fine." Not even
Awesome.
thank you, just the cold fine, and tries to leave the room again.
Awesome. Okay. Well, you can stay here before we leave for the stage, or you can go somewhere else, I guess.
Leaves the room. That's it.
Oh,
I'm muted.
your mic is
I'm
yeah,
muted.
you were muted.
I'm muted. Anyways,
Yes.
as
You're muted.
I'm not muted anymore. I'm silenced. As you know, as
That's
this
true.
conversation continues and Lysandra feels the deafening sadness of the spices. I wanna try and use on the map. Can I try and use my second sight to see if there's anything on it regarding anything?
You won't be able to see anything on the map.
So I wouldn't be able to see anything with my second sight with it.
No.
Okay. Then I just say that Lysandra is going to, as she just watches this child talk about their bird, and she's like, "We have gone nowhere." So, my lady Eleanor, would you be opposed to going to the supposed location of where this book roughly estimates on like this folk tale about ruins on the southernmost part of the fen? Would you be opposed of going there and trying to see if there's anything there?
Issue being it's rather dirty as far as I'm reading, so all my attire will be greatly ruined by this expedition. It's fine. My it's fine. I have a spare. I have spare copies of my attire. I'll put on the boots and we'll venture on. Although I do expect some companions to assist with clearing the road ahead.
I suppose, my lady,
That's
that
what
could
I'm
be.
here for. I'm here to clean up stuff and
Oh, that's
to assure your
wonderful.
safety, my lady.
You're just so
Wow.
nice.
Anyways, it's clear that Lysandra, she's going to call her my lady, but in reality, Lysandra does not care for this woman and her. Oh, my dress must be perfect. She's like currently wearing like a dress she's had for like 5 years, and
Or
like
can
it
I
is.
notice? Can I notice her attitude towards me, like her deep thoughts about me?
As in,
These are the as in.
roll me perception
Insight check.
Falcon.
Can I roll guile?
Are you lying about it?
I'm lying. I'm trying to hide that I'm don't really like her.
Yeah, sure.
Because
Communication
she's
guile.
like, yeah.
Let's see who wins.
We're in trying to impress Lady Enema.
I'm not trying to impress
or-
anybody. I'm
or
just trying to be
Nicola?
like. So communication. Oh, communication. You said. You said what? So communication and guile.
Communication
Mhm.
guile.
Okay.
I'll wait for you.
You can also, before you roll guile, as I mentioned the other day, you can try and roll an ease factor of 9 plus on a perception Falcon to get a +1 on your next guile check.
Oh, so wait, what?
You can roll perception Falcon, and if you succeed on a 9 or plus, you gain a +1 on your next guile check.
Okay.
Mm.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So perception.
Falcon.
Falcon. Perception Falcon again. 9 plus. Come on. Let's go. 14.
Nice. You may now roll communication guile
And then
with a +1.
communication
Oh
and
man. Oh, alright.
and a guile and the circumstantial is +1
Mm-hmm.
or just 1.
Okay.
Mm,
8 versus
I
11.
didn't see
I've-
anything
I've-
wrong. And I just.
She's like,
yeah, you just
yes,
Almost
of
smile.
course.
smile.
She's gonna say with this role, she's like, yes, of course, my lady, your every need will be taken care of. Anyways, shall we continue?
Alright. Go to my. Oh, you cannot go to my laboratory. Oh, fine. I go to my lab and grab some shoes to put on
Her
for
her
such a
her,
beauty.
her
But
outside heels.
Perfect.
what do you mean outside heels? Like, gardening boots.
Oh, you're out. You're okay. So you're outside boot heels.
Okay.
We're
As
going like
Shields.
in a swamp.
as Eleanor returns to the library with her new attire, so does Maddie, as you all meet again.
Or am I entering the library?
Mhm.
I'm immediately before he says anything. She's gonna look over and be like, how could you spill all of her spices?
What are you? Okay, are you feeling okay? What are you talking about?
Don't lie to me. You can't lie to someone. I saw you. I saw you. You
Right. Anyway,
spice breaker.
I got the doll. It's here.
Alright, that is wonderful. Let me grab it. As
Professor
I
Melina, please be careful with it.
Like you were careful with her spices.
Did we roll for
Gentlemen,
that
ladies,
as well?
please let us not be
Be
angry.
very careful.
Alright? As I grab the doll, I head towards the map, sit down, and start using the inexorable urge. This time for search. It's inexorable search. I did not input the spell correctly,
Mhm.
and I use the doll, the memento of the doll, and try to find the child.
Alright. Are you doing it as a just spontaneous or ceremony?
Ceremony, I'd say.
Okay, that will take about 2 hours to cast. No, 1 hour.
Nothing too.
I think we have time
I'm
for
not-
that. I'm gonna say it'll take
I
about an
can't-
hour.
Yeah.
Please
For a
enjoy
ceremonial,
yourself.
for a ceremonial spell, can he also like exaggerate and yell it?
Yeah,
Mm,
for an entire
I'll
hour.
just close the doors.
Straight. Ow, your throat.
Make
You know what? No, I'm not gonna yell. I'm a lady. I'm just gonna speak plainly and calmly.
Alright.
I'm gonna do exaggerated gestures though.
Throughout the course of an hour, the sun has set, and you light the candles in library, push the tables and chairs away, and open space to cast your ceremony. With your materials you use, some incense, drawing the perfect symbols on the floor using your knowledge of artes liberales and logic to make it all perfect.
That's great. Okay, so. Alright. Okay, so I just use the spontaneous spell and also add Arts Liberalis plus
The bonus.
my intelligence, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you count your intelligence. Oh, a
no.
botch. Oh my.
but
Botch, botch,
We must roll to see if it botches.
Now we're
Botch.
botch dice one.
Oh.
No.
No
No
botch.
botch.
it's 13,
much.
yeah.
No botches.
So that would be
So after an hour,
3 plus.
you,
I'm failed.
how do you say this? The natural zero. What happens?
I continue casting the spell as
Pardon?
usual until some of you, you decide which one decides to. Actually, no, that'll happen. I am in the library, enjoying my time trying to find the children, as I hear distant arguing about some trivial matter in the background. After which, I lose my concentration on the spell ends. Will that work?
Yeah? Again, you can roll concentration to try again. To concentrate yourself back onto the spell.
Let me try. That'll be perception.
Stamina
or not
concentration.
Perception. Stamina concentration.
Just enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do another hour.
Just her dancing, going a circle.
Yeah, that means
How late you like?
Okay,
intelligence plus artist liberalized. That's plus
you
1.
rolled a 16. This spell is a concentration, which makes it a 20. But you can change it to a momentary, where it will be revealed on the map for about 10 seconds. Or 6 seconds.
So we could just say maybe have a pen at the ready to mark down where it is.
I mean, we're in libraries. There should be a lot
Yeah.
of writing
Yeah.
materials. So yeah, I'm gonna grab the pen and mark it.
Okay, as soon as you finish casting the spell, see a dot of light mark on the map in the middle of these arcane circles. Quickly grab your pen and make a dot on it. You can see it is right on the edge of the southern part of the fan.
Cross. Maybe.
Or cross.
Okay. All right. I come out of the library to the Grogs and companions and say, well, I have the location of the owner of this toy, and I think we're ready to commence forward.
Alright, do we have any lanterns around? It's getting a bit dark out.
I've prepared a lantern and some shovels. So
I think it looks like we're good to go then. Do we have any fuel for the lanterns?
Ulrich, can I just say yes? We do.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yes,
And-
yes, of course. I brought some.
And
Alright.
Lysandra has her very oddly bright candle. With she holds like a little candelabra.
Oh, Holas Candelabra.
It's very it's you know it's like
Now
it's
it's
like
just
a
gonna
one
tag
wick.
along.
It's like a one wick
Miss
candle.
Beth, are you sure you want to be carrying that around? I mean, the lantern's a lot more, what's the word, ergonomic?
This is for aesthetics. She'll light it. And
You're
it's
going
pretty
to
bright.
I'm sure it'd be looking very aesthetic as you're digging up the corpse of a child.
Oh yeah.
Of course, of course.
It might blow
Darling,
out in the
darling.
wind.
You are right. She gets her ornate candle cover. It's like a little glass, and it emanates. There's like a little reflective bit of metal at the top, and it reflects the light, and it goes out. You just reminded me of my ornate candle covering light machine.
Wonderful.
Let's please just get a move on with this. The sooner we find this body, the better. She's rotting by the second.
You
Very
coming,
well.
kid? Brianna turns to Chantal.
She follows along with the others
Alright.
without responding. For now.
Poor kid. Maybe she's like she seems really sad about her birth.
Alright, that
Brianna,
would.
give me a hint. I'm afraid to fall in the mud if something wrong happens.
Brianna offers her hand, my lady.
Thank you.
Right. As you.
Lady Ellen, are you sure you?
No,
Sorry.
go.
Lady Ellen, are you sure you want to be wearing those shoes? And especially you, Versa, those. We're going into a very muddy area. I'm not sure those shoes would do very well there.
Okay,
Didn't
sure.
you get
I
her
did put
boots?
on gardening
Yeah.
shoes.
Never mind. We'll retcon what Mehdi said about you, but he will still say that to Larissa, because I'm sure she's wearing some fabulous shoes right now that are completely impractical.
Who? You mean Lysandra?
Lysandra, Larissa,
yeah,
same
with the
thing.
fork feather.
Well, that's
It's
canon.
not the same thing. And no, she's not wearing fabulous shoes. She's wearing like boots and a dress she's worn. A
Still
dress she's had
fabulous.
for like 5
Still
years.
fabulous.
Okay, never mind. I completely misread that. We'll work on all
Go
that. I'm so
for it.
sorry.
She like this woman like rummages in like dirt all day in gardens.
Well, the way you talk, I'm imagining like this fancy, gorgeous woman, not
No,
a little garden
I mean,
goblin.
her clothes are pretty, and she keeps them well, well groomed. But it's not like these Persian silks and it's not like her
What the-
Persian silk dress. It is a dress that she has.
That's not the
and
imported
boots that
silk.
she has. Yeah, her imported silks.
Chantal
Anyway,
might be a bit too fancily dressed. I'm assuming.
Pardon?
Who's too fancily dressed?
Oh yeah, Chantel is very fancy.
Okay,
I'll
then
she-
Mehdi will say that to Chantel, and let's hope he doesn't die.
Third time's a charm.
And then Chantel's like, "What do you mean? This is like my overalls."
No, Chantel is very nice today. She says, "Oh, well." She turns around. Doesn't, and seems very kind of. She thinks about something, and then she responds, "I don't see anything fancy in these dresses at all." Even though, but she's definitely lying.
Anyways,
No.
as this conversation,
I'm not
about-
even gonna
about
throw Guile.
beautiful dresses and being able to go to a swamp, Lysandra says, "Can we go? You cannot get dirty without going to the actual swamp. I would like to go and find this child's decaying body. Shall we proceed?" And she's
I
gonna
would like
walk
to
out the
find a
door
child's
with.
decaying body. That seems a little inappropriate.
She is going to take the book and the map, and she's about to go by herself. She's tired of these
Just
people. This is why she doesn't talk to people.
takes the boat and goes away.
Yeah, she's gonna take the book and the map, and she's like, we need to go
Wait.
now.
Lysandra, please wait.
What are we waiting for, my lady? Please
Can you
enlighten.
approach her?
Chantel to calm Lysandra down.
I approach her.
I can technically do that.
I look her in the eyes.
Oh god, here it comes.
And I use aura of rifle authority.
Oh no!
This is
Have
giving
we
control
just
freak.
gone?
Can we just go?
Why are all of our characters obsessed with controlling other people?
Yeah,
I don't know. I wanted
actually
to
thought that was the
calm
original
the
one,
though.
but look at me.
Only that.
Can I? No, I'm not looking at her. Like no. I'm saying that I'm not even like. Yeah, I told you that I'm not looking in your eyes. And earlier,
You
how I was
didn't.
like, no, I don't. I do now.
Well, it's the general assumption that you look at someone's eyes when you're talking to them.
No,
and
I
you have
don't.
to specify if you're
I don't
not.
respect
if you
this
didn't.
woman. I don't care.
Alright, what do you
This
say?
is bullshit.
Uh,
This is bullshit.
Abusing roleplay power.
Lissandra,
is
roll me
definitely-
intelligence magic lore. Not magic
Intelligence
magic lore. Let me see what you have.
I do have magic.
Do but be more like Order of Hermes stuff. So you cannot. But
Wait,
since you
can I
have, I'll say,
use my
since you have
premonition?
lived with Magi so often, you know that look into someone's eyes, they're able to cast spells on people.
Yeah, I also have my premonition.
You know roll premonition.
Okay, that feels like.
Can I roll my
You
premonition
can.
to see if something's gonna happen? Okay. Perceptious. Purpose.
Perception.
She may not be equal, but she's stupid. So perception,
Being
and
stupid.
then where are my premonitions?
Oh.
With my knowledge of magi and my premonitions, do I look into her eyes?
Let's see what you wrote.
I got a 9.
9. Okay.
Isn't it 11 with perception check?
Did you roll
I
perception?
think it's-
Premonitions.
I think it
I
counts.
did roll perception premonition.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just go to page 67. There. 9 you said?
Yes, 9.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Okay, then I don't look in her in the eyes and I say, Lady Eleanor, let's not be so brash. As she gathers the thing and she says,
Just a moment.
shall we go? Oh, just a moment. Oh, Ulrich is escaping. Someone catch him.
Already got tired of our shit or stuff.
Well, time for battle. I am quite offended.
Oh my god.
I'm going
Okay.
to use my premonition to avoid all your attacks.
Ladies, please.
I want to use my spell to calm everybody down.
God.
Or you can use your enchanting music.
And this
Yeah, let's
hears
sing.
me to tell what to do.
I
Oh,
can use enchanting music and sing.
What is happening?
I have
Like,
no
weird.
idea.
Let's
Okay,
just go,
you know
like,
what?
come on.
This
I
whole thing is a mess. We're
looked-
getting
I
derailed.
looked
Can
at
A
her.
we-
little.
I look at
Let's
her
just go.
with a faint smile I always have
Let's just go there.
and return back. I don't even talk to her. I just return back to. I got too many characters. Hold on. Brianna. And that's it
All right.
for now.
Anything else before we proceed?
I just proceed.
Would Medi be good at reading maps?
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you think I may be able to take that map?
Lysandra is currently holding it because she is
Oh.
the
Okay. Medi will turn to Lysandra and ask, do you think I could hold that map? I'm pretty good at navigation.
and she's going to say, as long as you do not try and declare war on someone or otherwise, she's going to give you the map.
What? Medi is saying what in character?
Yes. Apparently, some people around here want to want to start a war, That's what it feels like.
What the
And
fuck are you talking about?
I feel it. I'm not going to get into it, but just read the damn map, and we need to go
Just
to this.
ignore her, please. She's mentally unwell. It's already understandable. Get the map and we'll get going.
Alright, Maddie will take that map and open it up and start trying to lead the way. First, getting off the island.
Yeah,
Since we
not
have
got
not
off the
even
island, by the way.
we haven't
Oh
accomplished
yeah,
that
we were on the
key step
line.
first.
Yeah, cause
I like
y'all
compliment.
were like y'all talk too much. I swear to God.
So,
You talk
Walk
more than
on water.
as you
once.
Talk
gather
into
your
the balcony.
equipment and your clothes, prepare the boat and leave the island towards the town of Keswick. Then go.
Oh, by the way, I have motion sickness. Does this affect me when I go on the boat?
Oh, what?
Probably. Motion
Oh.
Oh,
sickness.
yeah.
Would the boat be faster than me walking on the water next to the boat?
Depends who's rowing. Row me stamina or strength.
I mean,
I could
I'm gonna
row.
roll.
Oh, strong boy.
Stamina.
You said stamina or strength, right?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is Chantal rolling?
Oh my.
Ooh.
I guess Chantal. I guess Chantal's rolling. Okay, I did not hear that.
Okay. Chantal, as you.
Like,
Wait, how do you walk on the water?
I have cover ability, which allows me to do.
Oh, which?
Wait, is Chantal pushing the raft? What? Oh, yeah, she's walking on the water besides the raft, but
Yeah,
she's
that's what
also
it was.
rowing.
Or she's pushing the boat.
Yeah, so she's pushing the boat while walking on water.
Brianna wouldn't mind rowing. She's there to row. So
Yeah,
I think
Dave.
pushing the raft would be unnecessary.
But she does it, I
I
suppose.
just wanted to walk on.
Yeah, without
I
even
just wanted
asking, she just starts pushing the boat along.
He really wants to go there.
You bitches are too damn slow.
And in a matter of few minutes, you reach the shore. And get onto the same path the
Okay,
others
go water.
mentioned that they made towards the woods. And with your candle and your lantern, you start traversing through these haunted woods. Now, please, I was trying to find a place. Roll me perception, survival.
Alright,
Perception
I'm good
survival.
at that.
All of
Perception,
us.
survival. I also
have
have
no survival.
way of the forest. So is that a plus? That's a +3, right?
Yeah.
I have no survival,
Uh,
by the way, as an ability.
Just roll perceptions and
I think it's
Two people.
just going to be me. Okay.
2 people. I can also do. I have survival.
Perception,
Yeah.
survival, circumstantial of 3. 13.
Okay, and then
Ooh.
I will also do it.
Oh, 14.
I have perception though.
Okay.
So technically, I can roll.
So 14 and
Which ones
15.
are? I already rolled.
With your two together, both together, you, the map, start traversing towards southern part, finding the safest spot you can. With the branches and foliage. Until you eventually reach a colder, misty part of this forest. It's boggy. As you have those successful checkers reached the boggy fen of Derwent water. The sunset and the dark of night has befallen these haunted woods. The sound of buzzing bugs, crickets, frogs, owls, and the smell of rotting wood fill the air as mud sticks to your shoes, making your walk now very tiresome. What would you like to do?
Well, do we know if we're like at the southern, the westernmost part, or
Get a sense have
like
walked south enough where you reach the fen.
okay, so
Wouldn't Medi know if in these conditions, like how we'll preserve the body would be?
Can you roll me medicine?
Medicine? Yes, I can. Medicine intelligence? Should I also add the +3 from Way of the
Yeah.
Forest or no?
Oh, 8.
8.
Well, the time was like
9
12.
if we're counting anatomy as working for this.
No. Be like, it's been 12 hours. If there is a body, maybe worms have gotten to it already.
Alright, so feeders are would have fed on it by now,
Would
but
have
the
started.
body itself shouldn't be too degraded.
Yeah.
Okay, so that shouldn't be too hard to fix then, especially if we have magic.
Mhm.
Would be
Alright.
gross. But
Yeah, it would be
Yeah.
absolutely gnarly.
fixable.
Alright, using the
can I? Is there any kind of can I maybe look up at the like do I get any premonitions about what might happen here, or if we may find it, or may some kind of maybe my premonition will give me some kind of clue of where
Yeah,
to.
as well.
Roll me premonitions.
Okay, perception premonitions.
I also have premonitions too. So.
Ugh,
Oh dear. Oh no.
I've been using my
Botch.
Oof. Oh no.
Grounded.
6 though.
6 though.
If we're
What?
Another botch.
Double botch.
awful.
I think this. Wait, I
I'm
think this
gonna botch
forest
it.
might be.
No.
Okay, I'm sick.
Oh,
The double
Well,
botch,
I'm
but not
gonna-
actually botch.
Double.
Well, I'm just gonna. I'm gonna maybe it's a sign. Maybe this
No.
does it feel like this?
Yeah, it doesn't.
Is
For imminent, it's factor of 3, so you succeeded.
okay.
As you both see, no different from each, the big sight of ruins, and you are arriving from as you look to the stars. Only as you look at the stars, yeah, need to see them, so you can try and make me a perception artis liberalis astronomy
That's what I have. Yeah.
to discern which direction you are arriving in these ruins.
So perception artis liberalis. Do I get a bonus for it being astronomy?
Yeah, you get a +1 for the thing, but don't roll it.
So
Don't add to the roll.
don't roll it yet. Oh, no, oh okay. Wait, I don't have to do the roll.
Actually, you can add.
Don't add it. Oh.
Yes, sir.
My perception artist liberalis, you said?
Mhm.
And then do
+1, yeah.
the circumstantial +1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, 11.
12.
Yeah.
Oh no, you did the +1 already. Never mind.
So, as you appear to starting this vision with your premonitions, you can discern that you arrive from the eastern side, which means it is to your left now.
She's like, from my many studies of the stars, I can concur that we are on the eastern side of the fen, and that the ruins that I read through the book of the fables of him should be now to the left of us, to the most southern side.
Right. How about you go look for those ruins, and I can stay here and look for the body.
Well, I mean, are they not at the same place?
No, there's the ruins which are around here, then the body is buried elsewhere, if I was informed correctly.
Okay, so the ruins are somewhere else. Maybe
They're
somebody
to the
in
left of
Shinta
us.
can go to there.
Right.
Well, so I'm just gonna be like, well, if anybody wants to come, follow me and don't get lost. She's gonna like be looking up at the stars and calculating where they are and where she needs to go.
Right. One of you, please stay with me. I need help digging this thing up.
I got 2 shovels. So,
All right, you and me.
one for you, one for me.
All
Brandon
right.
is so happy. I love it. She's just happy to help.
Just
Yeah.
send me here.
Thank you. David, not to give anymore. Medi, he will try and use the map to see if he can like triangulate like where in the fen the body could be.
What are you
How?
triangulating?
By using other
Oh.
stuff in the fen, or using other stuff like from the village as like a reference for the distances.
On the map?
Yes.
Oh, it lays out the shape of the fan in the map.
Okay, so then I would see if I can figure out which part of the fen we're in, so I can use that to go to where the body is.
Okay, how is it? Does he do
Didn't
it?
Lysandra already say where we are, more or less?
I'd look to see the angle we approach from,
Yeah,
coming from the village and the
We're
area
on the
we walk
east
through.
side.
Cassandra did mention you are on the east side.
Okay, so we're on the eastern side of it, and which side is the body on?
South.
That's where the ruins are. We don't know where the body is.
Hmm.
Oh, didn't we
That's-
search for the
Yeah,
body?
we have the
We searched
Oh,
for
yeah.
the
search
body,
for the
not for
body.
the ruins.
Yeah, the body with the spell.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
should be approaching more on the southern part now. Keep going south by the
Alright.
edge.
Yeah.
Alrighty, then.
Are you people following me? Because that's
Oh.
where also the ruins are.
Oh, the ruins are to the south.
Yeah, the southernmost part. Of
But to
fen.
the west.
To the west. I thought you said the south.
No. Southwest.
The southwest.
Right.
Yeah, the Sandra's
Oh.
going southwest to find the ruins.
Well,
Okay, well, I'm
ruin
guessing
temple
Chantal
grew.
will be going to the ruins as well, because she's not
Oh,
here
yeah,
for the bodies anyway.
Yeah.
Alright, Eleanor, you coming to the ruins, or you helping us?
That was an interesting one. What do you think would be more useful?
I think
I
you should
don't know
go
your
with
capabilities.
finding the body.
I guess I'm gonna assist
You
just
have
finding the
corpus,
bodies.
right?
Yes.
Alright,
She's gonna
well,
order you to dig up the bodies.
Who said that?
That was out of character. Because Sandra's gone.
Oh,
Right.
oh,
Yeah.
you're saying that Lady Eleanor is gonna order us to do yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Alright, yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna keep that in mind.
That was out of
Follow-
character, by the way.
No,
Follow
no, I
me.
remember
Yeah.
that.
Medi
I
will
like the
start
gurgling
heading.
of the swamp. Anyways, so Chantal is following Lysandra
Following
to the
you.
ruins?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Taylor's
Medi
just
is
skipping for the mud piles, just splattering her dress with mud. She likes it.
Okay. I'm followed by a screaming magic child. How lovely.
She's not screaming right now. She's singing. She's skipping, singing, very happy and jolly. She's in this haunted forest. It feels like home.
Medi will start making his way south towards where the body is.
Mm-hmm.
And Brianna is like making sure there are no puddles in the back of Lady Eleanor. Or well,
Please, my
deeper
lady.
puddles, because
Tossing their like jacket over like a small puddle.
yes.
Yeah, every
Don't
time picking it up,
overreact.
putting it on the ground, and then just taking it and putting it on another bottle.
Goodness gracious.
Very well. So we have had yourselves.
Are we gonna start with body crew, or are we gonna start with temple crew?
Start with temple crew.
So Lysandra and Chantal are going there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else?
Nope. Just the two of you.
Oh. Well,
Two
Lysandra will be
wonderful
very
women.
happy.
I mean, you are the one who told Eleanor to go with the body crew.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I'm just stating it.
Okay. As you're walking towards there, give me perception, awareness, or survival. Awareness, try and spot
Awareness.
ruins as you're walking there.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh.
critical 10. That's fine. It is.
So 14.
So perception or so perception survival?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Or perception awareness to spot the ruins.
I have better survival.
Okay, 10.
Nice.
Oh yeah, okay. So as you're traversing
If
there,
there's
which we spot. It
I
was really hard as there was a tree going around it. But you see a broken carved pillar now covered in moss. Look to the other side beyond it. As far as your
Yes.
candle can see, at least.
My beautiful ornate candle.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Can I use a spell to detect if there's any souls or ghosts around us?
Can certainly try.
Okay.
I would also like to do that, but I'd like to use my second sight.
Alright,
May I use my second sight?
you may.
And then because my specialty is ghosts, so I add a +1.
Alright.
Technically, the description is incorrect. I think it's just souls, not a souls.
Okay, with your spell, that does succeed. So you're walking there. Just starts noticing. I'll take you there even. Now. Can you see?
No, it doesn't. Oh, yeah, I do see a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yep, that's as far as your candle can see.
My candle.
Very nice.
The candle was not a practical choice, but it was the aesthetic choice, which is the right
It was
choice.
the aesthetic choice.
With your spell,
Are you gonna go
Chantel,
for this, Kevin?
you notice
Yeah.
there are 4 mines in the vicinity. Oh, sorry, 3. Counting Lysandra's.
I'm gonna try
I
and
quit?
talk to them. I'm gonna greet them happily.
And Lysandra, your second sight, you notice you are within the boundaries of a magical radio.
Oh. I see.
Though with your limited vision with the light, you cannot see any ghosts.
God damn, I need to. I wish they made something better than these candles here. You're just walking.
I'm
in
gonna
the dark.
greet him happily.
Shiv, as you
Greet him
see
happily.
Lysandra, Chantal vanished
Oh my gosh.
in the midst of the bog.
Oh. Can you? Hello?
I'm gonna start singing now.
The fuck is wrong with this kid? It's gonna.
Enchanting music, just for you to follow me. I'm gonna enchanting music for you to follow me.
She's gonna
So I can see where I'm going.
hop over this
Both of you roll me athletics, stamina athletics.
Aesthetics, I have none.
Just stamina then. Or dexterity.
Just what then? Dexterity.
Athletics.
Or dexterity.
Would this count as climbing over?
Yeah.
it? Oh, I have my
Dexterity
specialty.
too! At least it's not a bot. I have covered it.
Dexterity, athletics, Give me a
You rolled
1.
you rolled as low as you
I-
possibly could have without botching.
Oh my.
And she did botch.
But she did botch. But okay.
Okay, with a 2 and a 4, almost
I
botched.
went to 5 because they specialize in climbing.
Oh, true.
I do. Climbing. I do specialize in climbing.
As you're going there with the candle, it wasn't that hard to find where Chantal was. As you hear a loud thump hit the mud. Chantal tripped over the other side of the log.
I
And you try to follow
fall?
suit, climbing it, just to see herself over there. And you didn't notice as this wood was rotten, as your feet carves onto the wood, and you fall on top of her,
Oh dear.
extinguishing the
I'm so
candle.
Sorry.
Ouch!
I'm.
Ouch!
I-
How
you know-
dare you?
She's gonna get up and the mud-covered Chantal, her beautiful dress is probably now.
I actually like
stained.
that. She doesn't care. She is very happy
Okay.
that her dress is covered in mud.
All right.
She is mad that you fell on her. Can I use my cover abilities to like carry them through the
What ability are you talking about?
to that to the Pardon?
What ability is it?
It's a
It's a
cover.
spell.
You can just
Oh, if it's a spell, you have to
That's a
cast
spell.
it.
yeah.
Also,
And try
I don't
to-
think. I don't think
It's
this.
not a lot. It's not a large wall though. It's like you know a log. It just
Oh, didn't they
tree
already
falling.
fall like on the other
Yeah.
side of the log?
okay.
So
So
they
then there's
crossed
no
it, they
reason
just
for me
fell.
to. There's no reason for me to cast it. Oh,
But your candle did
my-
extinguish.
My fucking candle. God
Ouch.
damn it.
ouch. Okay, I have no. I
Ah.
cannot see. I'm gonna try and ask the ghost. Can they guide us somewhere?
Who?
I'm gonna talk to the ghosts and ask them if they can light something up for us to see.
So you're speaking it out
Okay.
loud.
Yeah, I'm talking to the ghost.
Okay.
Hey, can you help?
Roll me communication. Token. And which language are you speaking it in?
I don't know. What language do the ghosts speak? English?
I don't know.
Well, I'm trying in English or Latin. Actually, Latin. Can I try all languages? I have 3: French, Latin, and
You
English.
can try, sure.
She can try.
Definitely.
Yeah, she yelled it 3 times. Okay, communication. Oh no, fuck. It's Vulcan. Okay, it's Vulcan communication.
Okay, 10. Both now
Can you
covered in
help
mud.
us?
Standing there by the log.
I'm not. I'm not covered in mud. I landed on Chantal.
And I'm covered in mud from before. I was skipping through the puddles so much. I kind of hate myself.
You hear
So sad.
a voice. A sourceless voice. Coming from between the woods, in the bushes, in the darkness, in the mist. Out to you. In
What
Latin.
language do they speak? Latin. Nice.
Halt! Who goes there?
I introduce myself and say my whole name, and say we're coming here in peace. We come here in peace, and I would even like to chat with you. Do you speak another language, like other than Latin? Perhaps we can have a nice chat without.
No, who are you? You are trespassing.
I already introduced myself. I say. And show her try to. No, I don't have spell to. Can I try to calm the spirit with the spell?
You cannot see them.
I cannot see them, but I can cast with my voice.
True. Meantime, what does Lysandra do that she hears this sorcerer's voice calling out for them?
She's gonna. Does she know it's like she's seen the spirits, so she does witchy things. Does she know that this is spirit or?
It does sound otherworldly.
Mm. So Lysandra is going to. Well, let's see. What will she do? What do you do when you hear like a ghost talking to you?
Hey, do what and tell them. Greet them. Say you love them, and tell them you want to be their best friends. In Latin,
A
of
little
Well,
bit.
course.
she is going to, as she hears these otherworldly voices, and she's going to say, uh, "Hello, great spirits of this forest. I ask for your plea. I plea for help. If you were to guide us, we are looking for an ancient temple, or more so, the ruins of one. Uh, could you be of could you help us in our time of need?"
Ruins? There are no ruins. The Temple of Venus stands mighty.
Can I throw? Does she fly? Can we throw something to see if she's lying?
Who's lying?
The girls. The girls.
Roll me Perception Falcon. Eight.
Eh?
To tell what they would be lying about?
Pardon? I can see that they're lying.
No,
but
it's
I
hard to
don't
tell
know.
if they'll be lying about it. Or just their
Okay.
perception.
Can I command them to? Can I command them to tell me the truth? Then
You don't know if they're lying or
I
not.
have a
though.
spell slot.
You have no reason to
Yeah.
believe that they're lying or not.
Do I not? Because
No.
you said there's. I
No,
do not know.
there's
Yeah.
no.
There's no reason to believe they're lying.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you don't know if they're telling the truth or if they're lying,
No
so you have no
incentive.
reason to accuse them of lying.
Yeah.
Well,
Very nice.
Lysandra will. Does the Temple of Venus bring anything to her mind?
Roll me Fairy Lore. Intelligence Fairy Lore.
Fairy lore.
Fairies.
What? Intelligence
Hold
fairy
on.
lore?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
11. Okay. Your studies, I recall. Though this far from your repertoire of knowledge, you recall that the Venus with the name of a deity from the far Mediterranean islands.
And with that, would I know of a temple of Venus that is like standing, like this temple? So
Never heard of one.
I know what. Never heard of a temple of Venus. I just know that Venus is this deity.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well. She's
I would
gonna
ask-
try and.
I would
speak
also
to
ask. Yeah, you
Go
go
ahead.
first.
Okay.
I would also ask.
Well,
Come on, okay?
You go ahead first, please.
okay. Well, Sandra is going to ask the spirits again, and she's going to. The Temple of Venus. I know of the deity, but I never knew of this temple. Would thou enlighten me?
You see a second voice, different, loud. Yes, the temple was built not long ago by the order of the wizards. Has been commanded to guard it.
So the Hermetic Order it?
Who?
The hermetic order.
Who's that? Can you show yourself? It's kinda unnerving.
Wait, are you are you real people?
It's dark. You're really creepy.
Who is talking? Chantal will ask. Can I? Is there a spirit really?
Knails.
What is happening?
It's very confusing now. I thought that it's just are we still talking? Does it sound like we're still talking to spirits?
Yeah, I'm
Very-
Spirits where?
Out of character. Can I out of character mention something?
yeah.
No. Gotcha.
Wait, you're not gonna mention it now?
No, he answered your question.
I'm
Okay,
very
okay.
confused what's going on.
Can you just show
yeah,
up?
I'm still.
What?
Can you show up?
What?
Show up.
It's dark, we cannot see you.
I don't. My
But
candle
we have
has
nothing
been.
to light.
Did you?
Do you not know how to
Chantal,
make a fire and you came here in the woods at night?
I think. No, it's so wet here. What am I gonna? What am I gonna light?
What do you mean wet?
Oh. Oh. I think I understand what's happening here. These spirits. She's gonna whisper over to Chantal. These spirits. So, what I have gathered, that these spirits have been dead a very long time, and they are still reliving their reality before they died.
Is that so? Chantal will say. So can I try to cast a spell on Naus because I know they're in distress?
Are they? I think
They're just confused while you're talking without being in front of them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Don't... Lissandra's very confused. Is there something that I could roll to make me understand better?
Roll me
Unfortunately.
intelligence magic lore.
Intelligence, magic lore. I do have magic lore.
I
This is
have.
my specialty.
I don't know if I have magic lore.
Reach on these. I don't. Okay. Just gonna.
Ooh, critical.
Yeah,
Ooh, critical.
Oh, critical.
I have magic
input
theory.
value
Not
is 0,
magic
right?
lore.
Input
Yeah,
value is
input
7.
value.
0, right? Input value. Okay. 7.
19. Wow.
Ooh.
Okay,
I was really no. She was confused, but now she's understanding.
you start to go through your mind why they will be acting
Explain
like
to
this,
Chantal now.
but their voices are otherworldly. You notice that they don't really conditioning rate us reality right now. So you do discern that they may be living the same day as they died, over and over. And they still think they are alive, they are protecting the temple as their last day.
Oh, that's so sad. Is it? Could I connect? Is this connected to the ratio?
You are on the radio. There you can see with your second sight that the radio goes continues stronger forward. And with a critical, was discerned that from what they told you about the fairy towards the others. She said that they have been there and she can never get rid of them because in the day they always return to their last day.
Oh, so they're stuck in the continuous of their last day
Mhm.
before they die.
Okay.
Okay.
Does Lysandra tell everything
Yes,
to Chantal? Or
I do tell everything. That these ghosts are, in fact, there is rubble of the Temple of Venus. But these spirits don't know that because they are reliving their last day, the last day they were alive.
Is that so? I asked. So, okay, since I know what's going on now, can I
I
cast a
think
spell to shut
I'm gonna
down?
say to Chantal before she does anything rational or rash, and I'm just gonna say do
We should just anti-rational.
everything you know, to not be rash. She's so I'm
But
just
I'm
gonna be
not
like
right.
I think that that don't make these poor spirits any more confused than they are. Just go along with what they say. You know,
Hmm. So you think that
uh,
calming them down wouldn't do any better? Yeah.
I just go along with what they say because apparently it is not wet and mushy, and the Temple of Venus is standing. And beyond as they're talking beyond the veil, she's gonna go. So what? You brave souls protecting the Temple of Venus. What? Who? You talk about the Order of Wizards? Yes, sent you to protect this temple.
Indeed.
From whom? How do we
Yeah,
ask?
yeah. From
Who do
who?
you protect this temple?
Just in general, or is there something? If you
Some
don't mind us asking,
someone
I'm
who
just
might
curious.
invade to pillage it.
Oh, I see. And why would they want to pillage it? Was there something inside? We're just curious
We are
travelers.
defending
Let's
the
see.
wizards that built it.
Okay, okay. Is there any way that she could try and find a way into the ratio?
Uh, yes, you can, but now let's shift our vision to the other group as they try to find the body.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Well, best we start digging. This man is. This man is. It's kind of a large
We
area.
might. We had. Wait, hold. You want to excavate this entire fucking fen?
I mean, we could also like just look around if there's like a couple of fingers poking out of the ground if you think that it's not buried properly. But
You know, in my, I don't have much experience digging up corpses, but I do have experience in burying them. They usually bury just a little bit deeper.
that's what I thought as
We
well.
learn so much about each other. That's so nice. Nevertheless,
Right.
that's a
So-
good point.
From what I can gather on this map, the body should be around the southern edge of the fence. That's where we should start our look. So, if you'll please, follow me.
All right.
Right. To go traversing, whoever's leading, roll me perception survival.
On it, Captain. That's the wrong character sheet.
I think either it would either be me or
Allow you.
So me and Maddie can do it,
Maddie.
or me and Maddie. You and Matt. Fuck.
Hang on, what do we need to roll? Cause
Perception
let's check
survival.
your stats.
Perception, survival. Do I get my +3 from Way of the Woods?
Yes, you do. You are in the woods.
I do not have good survival, so
What
yeah.
woods?
16.
All right.
Why are we still doing forests when it's a marsh?
Technically, there's woods.
Okay.
We're still technically inside the woods. We're in the fen, which is in the woods. I think.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's like saying I don't get my way over the woods if you were to enter a clearing.
And we're looking for like a protrusion on the floor. Where a body would be. Or what?
Any
Um,
unburied fingers just sticking out of the
maybe-
ground, like corpse
maybe
bride?
something a little less obvious than that. I'll be looking for any signs where something could have been buried. So, like, you'd look for disturbed soil.
Alright. And Beatrice? Not Beatrice. Mrs. Geddes. You do that as well?
Yes. I'm looking for disturbances in the soil.
Does perhaps Eleanor maybe have a spell?
What do you want me to do? Exactly.
Or perhaps an ability just to help find the body?
No, I do not. I can only control things, not locate things.
Hmm.
Could still try casting spontaneous.
Okay, well, yeah, let me
Since
try
you have
doing
Just
that.
you have
locate
a
body
corpus, you could
nearby.
also yeah.
Alright, let me try doing that. Which one is... Did I close your sheet? Hold on. Screw it. How do I use a search in... Never mind, I found it.
If you still have the doll, you can use it as an arcane connection.
Okay, I'm gonna use the doll. I'm gonna cast the Zorobot search.
Okay.
That does not
You
hit.
can add your confidence to give it 15.
It's still on 4th. It's 20.
You can make it as momentary instead of concentration. We should bring it to a 15.
That's right. Sure, okay. I'll end my confidence.
Okay, do mark your fatigue level as well.
Okay.
Okay, with that, you sense, you see on the map, let's say, trying to look closer. Actually, because you're being on the same place.
What?
Because the spell would ping the location on the same place in the map.
Like maybe instead of casting on
Yeah.
the body, they could cast on one of us so we know where we are in relation to the body.
Oh, I see what you mean. I wonder. Let me try casting it on the ground.
That would not work.
Where the grass is. Come on, man. Alright.
You can cast it on yourself
Actually,
to find you
Do we have
where
a
you are on
compass
the map.
of sorts? Do we
yeah,
have a
I'll say you
compass?
can try casting it on yourself to give yourself
also
the
bring
general
you-
direction. Yeah.
Ooh, something Chi could do is maybe change the target from arcane focus to touch. That would greatly reduce how hard it is to
You
cast.
have to be touching the body then to find it.
No, because we're trying to find out where we are on the map in relation to the body.
True. That will work, yeah. Yeah, that'll make it much easier as well.
I'll do that.
Yeah, that works. Okay. Point on the map. You are very close, in fact. There is no measurement on the map, but it is about finger wide away to the east.
Could maybe use this finger width to like on another reference point of size on the map, or is there no reference?
There's no
size?
reference. It's a very rough map.
Alright, Mandy will just see if he can use this information to try and figure out where the body is.
Okay, gather. It will be straight if you walked straight to east now.
Righty. Now if you go east, that should take us there. Right, follow me.
Okay, as you're going east, roll me other perception survival to pinpoint.
You got it, Captain. Perception. Circumstantial +4, 3 from my wood, 1 because I specialize in forest. 11
11.
for everything included.
Alright.
Anyone else gonna roll or just me?
I think it's just you because you're the lead.
Alright. So as you're going, in 11, keep on traversing till eventually find an open section in the fen where the mud is hardened. In the sense, as far as you have walked for about 2 or 3 minutes, even more actually, since it will be hard to traverse here, difficult terrain. About 10 minutes walking, you reach this place that you average would be similar to the distance.
Okay, if I got this right, I believe we have just found our body. Beatrice, wait, sorry, what's your name? Out of character, Ember?
Brianna?
Brianna. Alright, Brianna, let's get to work. Benny will extend his hand out to grab for you to hand him a shovel.
Yeah, gives you a shovel. Tracks Knuckles, even though this is totally unrelated.
Alright, and
Okay,
are you actually before we start going, Benny is going to ask Brianna, so are you sure that you want to do this? My career is kind of used to doing dirty work like this, but a lot of people would see this as being very unchristian, handling a body.
Oh, I've no, hang on, I need to check my rules. Oh, I've no problem with this. I'm not Christian, it's all good.
What?
Don't get worry about me. I ain't Christian.
Yeah, no, I'm no longer worried about the body. I'm worried about the fact that you're not a Christian. Are you pagan?
Uh, let's just get digging, shall we?
Okay, then that is a really, really big thing to just drop me out of nowhere. But let's go.
Imagine being Christian. My name
imagine.
is Lysandra. Get the joke? I'm funny.
Okay, both of you, make me strength checks.
Alrighty, strength check. I'm gonna write up.
Alright, my 3 strength is gonna come in handy.
Could I add my athletics?
Do I think it will be a fitting?
Oh,
I mean, athletics is more for like running and stuff. I think a bit more
I
for like
also
a
have
stamina roll.
athletics.
I think athletics would be more like climbing something or like running. I think just straight stamina or straight strength works.
Yeah,
Alright.
I also think this wouldn't be.
Do I add my +3 for this as well?
What was the way of the link to again? Is there any action?
Let's see. Way of you get a +3 bonus to all rolls, including combat, that are directly involved with the area and its inhabitants, mundane, magical, or fairy.
Yeah, sure.
Where's my abilities? There they are. Alright, so strength +1, or no, +3. Oh, also 9.
Okay,
We're both at equal strength.
as you keep on digging and digging, notice part of the soil is like dry. Keep on going. It'll take you the better part of 15-20 minutes. Meantime, what is Lady Eleanor doing?
Oh, admiring the sights, getting really invested into the conversation between these two people. Also wondering why one of them is so surprised by the other's religious beliefs.
Because we're in the middle of fucking England.
I mean,
Being a pagan is a pretty big deal in the medieval era. In a Christian country.
well,
It's in the middle of the night and there are only 2 witnesses. All good.
that's
Only one
an
witness.
character. Okay. Lady
This is I'm saying
Eleanor
this out of character, by the way. I'm saying this out.
Yeah, same,
Yeah.
same. Lady Eleanor believes in whatever interpretation a person can have Yeah, sure.
Medi never said he's against it. He was just really taken aback by it.
Alright, alright. So yeah, I'm just being chillin'.
Alright. So after 30 minutes of just digging this massive hole, trying to find
Oh,
something.
Medi was gonna say something.
Okay,
While he was digging.
sure.
Lydia, I know you think you might be able to help us out with this. You know, with your whole magic thing.
Wait,
mean-
leave the lady alone.
You're
No,
digging up
it's
a fucking body right now. We need all the help we can get.
fine that he asked. Hmm. I can. Hmm. I would assist you. I don't think you would have liked it though. So I'll remain distant.
Why wouldn't we like it?
You don't have to know. Just continue on.
Okay then. Maddie will keep digging.
Right. After about 30 minutes, just digging a massive hole in the dirt everywhere, you spot, as soon as you rip your shovel off, a small hand poking out the ground.
Child's hand, perhaps?
Small.
We might have
Alright.
to drop the shovels for this part unless we might risk severing something, which I think would not.
How? Did you sharpen the shovels beforehand? What the fuck?
No, I don't know. We can just be careful, you know.
I do agree we should exercise caution, but we don't have to worry about a piercing, though we don't want to damage the body even further. You are right.
I am
Betty
getting
will
up into
now
the shovels.
carefully using the shovel to try and excavate the body without hurting it.
I actually have an idea. Try to dig around it, and I can try something to get it out.
Hmm.
Alright.
Just make sure its body can, let's say, stand up.
I hate the sound of that, but whatever you got in mind. Alright. And David will pretty much just like be grabbing the metal part and just trying to like dig with it, like dig around the body.
Alright, you do so.
Can I also be joining in the?
Yeah,
And the shoveling.
Yes, in the
Just
shoveling.
be very
Do we
careful.
need shovels
Sounds
again?
sounds like a sequel, the shoveling,
Yes.
Yeah.
as opposed to the digging.
Okay, as you do so, you unearth most of the surrounding parts of dirt around the corpse.
Alright, Eleanor.
Alright. Do keep in mind, this is only done out of respect for the child and to ease our efforts into carrying it back. So I look at the child
Mm-hmm.
and I use Awaken the Slumbering Corpse.
Alright.
Necromancy, my favorite flavor of magic.
Actually,
nice.
I just control the dead body, like, you know,
That is necromancy. Controlling bodies is necromancy.
40!
You are also uncomfortably good at that.
Okay. How do you command it to? It is at your command as long as you concentrate.
Please, that child, stand up from your hole and rise.
It does so. You see the body of a young boy stand up on its own in the dirt.
Wait. It was a young boy?
There were 2 boys and a girl.
But in order to find the body, we used the girl's doll.
Oh my god, I forgot. I'm sorry. You look at the wrong sheet. Yes, Redcon!
How could you?
It was just one moment. You lift up the body of a young girl, Doti herself,
Jesus Christ.
though lifeless with her eyelids still closed like she was sleepwalking.
What? Okay, a little fucking warning would have been nice. What the fuck?
I'm sorry it terrified you. I'm usually used to traveling companions who already know the lengths of my strengths. I apologize for that. Nevertheless, the child is awoken, and and she can follow us back home, where she can finally lay rest.
Is she alive or is she still dead?
No, she sadly passed away.
Really
Right.
just
Actual.
terrified. Uh, I I can't believe I'm saying this, but honestly, I think maybe it would be better to for, for she's just at loss of words. For you to let the child, well, not walk with her own 2 feet. I can carry her. It's fine.
No,
Oh, I
no,
don't
no
want you
need
to
for that.
strain yourself. I don't want you to
No, no,
strain yourself. It's it's a hard burden to carry
That
a dead
is
body, including a child.
that is
I
very
if
generous.
no need to slowly your hands with that, Brianna. My life before I do what I do now was. It's okay if I carry corpses according to my religion.
Okay, all right then. At least we found what we were looking for.
Yes. I'm not sure how I feel about using magic in order to have the body walking. I would much prefer if I just carry it back.
It's, I believe, it would be safer this way if the body would carry on by itself. I've had experience with this, so I have more knowledge if a body can return by itself or being carried.
I would Medi know if the body would be okay to walk on its own, or it would just end up tearing itself apart.
Roll me medicine.
Alrighty. Medicine intelligence.
Perception.
Okay, cancel. Medicine perception. Alright, and no circumstantial,
Yep.
right? Because this has nothing to do with the forest.
Ooh.
Ooh, a botch.
Okay.
Okay, that's would that be a 4?
Hard to
Because I
discern.
specialize in anatomy.
Hard to discern. Just seen a corpse wake up. Maybe the magic is enough to hold it.
Alright, if you say so. Although, if this does end up distorting the body, I hope you understand you are entirely at fault and that sin is on your hands.
Well, sing is a strong word to be used, but very well. I mean, I'm not that, you know, in- insistent on the body being awoken. Well, when it's walking on its own, it has quite a strength to even stand up. But if you're unsure on yourself, you may carry it. I mean, it can make fall. It's quite a
Uh,
dirty path. It's
I
easier for a fair person to go.
I would much prefer to carry it, even
Such your
even if
wish.
the magic were safe. I think it would just be just not right. Medi will say as he approaches the child's body, very hesitantly, as it is
Such
very
yourself.
unnerving. And he will take the child in his arms and hold it.
Alright. You may add child to your inventory. Kidding.
Here,
Man,
your inventory?
Michael, I'm about to end up like fucking Michael Afton carrying dead children's corpses.
In your inventory, child.
Anyway,
Just what I always wanted to write in my inventory. Dead child.
what do you do now?
We should head home.
Alright, where are we bringing the corpse?
Hmm,
we
I
should
suppose.
probably bring it to actually I'm not saying.
Back to, you know, a resting place where we can unite with other magi and uh yeah, we can unite another magi.
So you want to bring this back to the Covenant?
Yes?
And where exactly do we plan on putting the body?
We have a few guest
Because
rooms,
I
I'm sure.
thought the intention was to wait. Well, would you guys have told the companions that the intention is to bring them back from the dead?
Would you guys, what do you mean by guys?
The Magi that went to visit the fairy.
Double David.
Um,
Yes, I would say yes, that our intention is to allow these children to live again.
Alright, so back in character. Right, the intention is to get them back, right? So I'm not sure. We'd have to be very, very careful that Alina does not see the body.
I mean, that is true, but at the end of the day, it's it's much safer to go through the long route of us coming through here back to our magi and back to you know where, than to just go right there straight away. That's my personal perspective, though.
Right. How about this? I'll bring the body back over to the raft. I'll cover it in some cloth. Um, and then I'll meet you guys over at the temple. Sound like a plan?
Do as you wish.
Mm,
Alrighty.
I think maybe somebody should watch over the body at least instead of just leaving it the raft alone.
I do have a good point. Yeah.
That's best if she's
Lissandra's good
going
at
to the Tower of Magi. You know
Lissandra's good
where.
at navigation. I have faith she can lead you back. I'll watch over the body.
All right.
All right. You now have recovered 2 teeth. Well, for now. And in a few moments after a break, return to the temple and see if when Brianna and Eleanor arrive there as well.
So they're arriving at the temple.
Mm-hmm. By
Do they
Lysandra's
have a, like,
orders.